and shorts, and surf, and scuba, and sand, and sailing, and soccer. San Diego, California.
Season's greetings and welcome to Two Balls and a Mic, episode 336, the second to last episode of Two Balls and a Mic before we close this chapter in SanDiego.Futbol history. As we mentioned, SanDiego.Futbol will continue Two Balls and a Mic, the program, episodically, week in, week out. The streak, you almost broke that. Will end after next week. Let's see these greetings to everybody here who has joined us, who has been watching the World Cup, who's been enjoying everything that soccer has been giving them. Unless you're a San Diego Wave fan, because San Diego Wave lost 2-0 in the, what do you call it, Southern California Classic Derby?
The Tan Clásico it's been called, but no one else calls it the Tan Clásico anymore, so I've kind of thought about retiring the name.
You didn't come up with it, but you can choose to retire it.
I mean, if other people use it, again, I've tried to keep it alive, but no one else has helped me on the process.
San Diego FC returns next week. There will be sound
already
coming out tomorrow for San Diego FC as the MLS transfer window opens.
Is that Tunisian player actually joining?
We'll get into it.
Oh, we'll get into it.
Lily, I don't know.
2 episodes left, guys.
We don't have to.
2 episodes.
It was a good episode last week.
It was
Andrew Vasiliades.
I'm still surprised he joined us for 2.5 hours. It was an excellent conversation. Shout out to Andrew for joining us. And
I love the dude, but it's that thing of like, oh, would you rather have a breakfast with Jay-Z or like 2 hours talking to 2 hours talking to that guy, Andrew Vasiliades. Like,
oh yeah,
it was awesome.
I mean, it was really interesting, especially with things that have been happening in the world of soccer with like Alexis Lala saying that you need pay to play to be here in America. We just had a whole long, heartfelt conversation about that being an issue in America. So it was really interesting. Loved having him on. He's helped us out tremendously. But we have Abe. Welcome back in studio.
Good to be back. Good to be back home. We watched a lot of soccer. I haven't talked to you guys in a while. I was watching I went and watched Spain versus, who did I see them play?
Not Austria.
No, I watched them play Spain versus Uruguay in the group stage.
Ooh, okay.
I was there in Guadalajara.
I watched, I watched Spain, Austria. We watched Spain, Austria from the press box, that silent glass room in SoFi.
Yeah,
it really kills the atmosphere. Kills the atmosphere.
Super weird.
I hated it. For people who are wondering, yes, Two Balls and a Mic is ending. This show is coming to its conclusion. Doesn't mean that this channel, SanDiego.Futbol, the outlets, will stop necessarily.
Let's talk a little bit about it, right? Like what changes are happening, what we're going to be kind of like changing into, or the avenues. I think I spoke a little bit on my end where I'm going to be tapping in and diving into the Spanish side of coverage for SanDiego.Futbol, where, you know, there is some coverage in the region in Spanish, but not enough. So I'm taking on that responsibility of covering the Spanish side of things for San Diego FC, San Diego Wave, tapping a little bit on Cholos as well to make it, you know, in part of San Diego. There's a lot of Cholos fans that live in San Diego, so tapping in a little bit about that, so you can catch me probably talking a lot of Liga MX. We'll be starting a podcast mid-August, late August, called El Pitazo de San Diego.
El Pitazo de San Diego.
The goal is to have a different guest every episode, some solo episodes to just cover the games that happened during that week. Abe will join with his beautiful Spanish. Tony will join some weeks with this beautiful Spanish.
I don't speak Spanish.
He will AI it.
Honestly, you saw my Spanish skills in Mexico City for a week.
Pretty rough.
Not at all. Excellent. Excellent.
So that's the side of things where I'm going to be El Pitazo de San Diego. You know, I got to keep the 2 balls and a mic, like, jokes.
I've been defending the 2 balls and a mic for 6 years.
Yeah.
Even like 4 months ago to a group of NWSL fans. I'm like, no, it's not that. It's just we were fat, then he stopped being fat, then I stopped being fat, then I got fat again.
I got a little chunky again.
Sure, and then we got the mic.
Yeah. And pitazo is not a bad thing. It's the ref blowing the whistle.
Yep.
It's the whistle sound.
But yes.
Will Chromaniacs continue?
As I see, I see. Not up to the programming. Well, we're here. You're on time. Chromaniacs will be continuing. Actually, Chromaniacs will be returning this week. Got it.
Oh,
yes.
Nice.
No, you didn't.
Shut up.
You guys should.
My depth perception is not doing well right now.
No, it's hot in the studio too.
Absolutely. Yes. Chromaniacs will be coming back Friday. We'll have an episode. So Craig,
How do we block procrastinating Puma? Delete comment. User in timeout. Let's try that.
is that a thing?
Yeah.
That's not cool, man.
I don't know how we can
says
take
that
that
Get him
off.
out.
Banned.
Stop.
Why would you ban?
Why would you
Puma?
do that?
Oh no! How do I
He-
take
he
that off?
made-
You can't.
He made a completely sound
Oh,
decision and comment because both of you lost a bet to me.
How
I
do
don't like
I'll fix
betting
it.
on
Don't worry.
stuff.
I will fix it.
yeah.
I don't like betting on stuff, and I was correct in my predictions.
Yeah, you were.
last season.
Yeah, dude.
I know less about MLS than the both of you, and I probably knew more, but I'm also just a prediction god, I guess.
yeah, you
Beat
are.
you not only in the SDFC, but in the Wave one as well.
As well. You're right.
So you still someone needs to go surfing, and then someone needs to walk to Snapdragon.
Hey, I'm waiting for El Nino to come on in and warm my waters.
The
but
waters
yes.
have not been warmer in San Diego. by
They've
the way.
never been warm, so
It's actually pretty warm right
Is it?
now.
Oh.
The water in San Diego.
Check it
yeah.
out.
Yeah, like unhealthily
Yeah.
amount for like marine.
They just evacuated La Jolla Beach because there was a 12-foot shark.
Whoa.
Well, that's why I go to La Jolla Cove.
Okay.
Sharks don't like coves. Fun fact.
Actually, I think they do. There's definitely the sharks that breed.
I'm trying to
in-
lure people into
You ever?
false
If
sense of-
that's a great place to go paddleboarding because you can like literally
Yeah.
see the leopard sharks right there.
Yeah.
Anyways,
All right.
back to soccer. As far Chromaniacs
are
will
you-
continue.
What are you doing,
I
babe?
am planning looking into starting an exploratory committee potentially
Mm-hmm.
into that's like thing people
I
say
like
about
that.
running for office. But no, I'm thinking about doing a Wave podcast on Wednesdays, talk about some Wave, might be solo, might find someone else to talk about it with, but definitely going to be talking about it. Someone needs to
Yeah.
be
Uh,
more people. Everyone needs to be talking about
And it's
what
gonna
Wave
be-
are doing. They're at the top of the table right now. It's
Yes.
just NWSL is huge, and then next year
Mm.
is the Women's World Cup.
Yeah, it is.
So that's something that I think I would love to cover. And
And then the
SanDiego.Futbol is
I'm down.
a FIFA accredited
Yeah.
outlet, so we could definitely apply
Yeah,
to
we
go
are.
to the Women's World Cup through SanDiego.Futbol. So I'm looking forward to
I'm
that.
down.
We're gonna keep covering NWSL, keep covering international soccer too. And
Yeah.
Spain's gonna be playing the U.S. Women's National Team, so it's gonna be a big deal. So
Soccer's over.
lots of stuff happening. And then
Yes.
soccer's overtime. That's gonna keep
Soccer's
happening, right?
overtime will more than likely come back for another season. I got my email to send in my details for my San Diego Soccer's ring.
Whoa.
Yeah, dude. I could have chosen a pendant or a ring. I'm like, you know what? You get the ring. Yeah,
you can't wear a pendant around. What's a pendant?
Um,
Who
but
puts a pendant on you?
I don't know. Just
Imagine like
go on,
Craig Childs just
go on a cruise ship and just like, oh, just dropping it back into the ocean. Titanic reference. But yes, Chromatics will be coming back. So we've done something with SanDiego.Futbol that that required and demanded attention from mainstream sports media around town,
nationally.
in national media,
ESPN.
soccer media, international soccer media. You're over here talking to Lamine Yamal, Chiba. I'm over here talking to Thomas Tuchel, the guy who won Chelsea his last Champions League. We're like, hey, you just kicked Mexico's ass. What lessons are you learning? It's like, oh, well, German accent.
Sorry, I'm still trying to see how to bring back
You
procrastination.
can't. No,
It's a timeout, and it says
wear
online that it can be up to 5 minutes.
Wear
Or
it.
10 minutes.
Wear it. We told you not to do it. We told you not to do it. But
I love you procrastinating, but I hope he can still watch.
well, he can.
I think he can watch.
He could have joined, but because he think he's feeling the way he's feeling, he might not join. That's why he's coming. And
Cabezon. Yeah.
Cabezon. That's
that was
Tony
highlight.
Cabezon.
That was a highlight.
I think so. We were talking before we actually didn't decide what we're gonna do for the last episode. I think it's telling, and we can make it a slideshow of just like the World Cup experience and just like behind the scenes things out there.
I gotta share those clips.
Going-
Which I was looking through them. I don't have that much stuff.
I know you
if I'm
don't.
being
That's why I
honest.
said send it, and I'll make magic out of whatever it is that's there. You can send it to that one actually, and yeah, just behind the scenes stuff. And yeah, I mean, the goal of Two Balls and a Mic was to get credentials to go cover the 2026 World Cup. Mission accomplished. We haven't skipped a single week. This is episode 336 because 336 ish weeks ago we decided to not break a streak, and we've been doing it. And I think that's the reason, for real, why we're able to go to the World Cup credentialed, because we've been told, you and I, all three of us here.
Yeah.
I don't know, guys. Snapdragon's press box is looking awful full. I don't know if we can allow more than one of you there. However, I stopped pinche FIFA letting us sit together for the 2 games, 3 games, whatever it was.
Yeah.
But-
And then one of us goes to that one game where only one of us is allowed at Snapdragon, and there's
Mhm.
plenty of empty seats.
It's okay. I'm gonna get Mikey Vadas tomorrow. I've already confirmed with the club. I'm gonna speak to Mikey Vadas tomorrow.
Oh,
Wow.
la madre! You spoke to Tuchel. Way.
First question.
World Cup semifinalist.
Hey man,
Who was back?
did you see any of my coverage?
Puma's back. Let me block him for.
I will
put him out.
I'll block you. El Cabezón de SanDiego. I like it. But yeah, we will continue coverage on this channel. But
I need to ask you guys. So when I do go, I mean, this could be in like off podcast conversations, but if there's days that I'm the only one that goes to media availability, like my priority would now be asking in Spanish, but I can also ask in English, I guess. But like for
that way me vale madre. I'm not
Yeah,
gonna see
yo
you ever
también.
again. So
Yeah.
good luck on
Gracias
your
a
future
Dios.
ventures.
Gracias a Dios.
Nah, I mean, sure. I mean,
we're
ask in English
we're
and
still launching our
Spanish.
intern application soon. We're just finishing the final edits on it, and we will have people also representing SanDiego.Futbol with the chance to just build experience.
yeah.
Abe is, if they choose to be writers, Abe will be their editor in chief. If he so wishes to continue with
Did we
SanDiego.Futbol,
talk to you about? Are you on board with that?
I'm just learning about that right now, but I
intern
am always
application?
no. I know about the intern application, but about that I'm editing people's articles.
No,
but
not
I
editing. You're not really editing.
No.
You're just
No, I actually
If
do
you're okay-
appreciate that, and I really like doing that for other people. It helps me with my own writing, and then it helps kind
it
of
gives you
bounce
leadership
stuff-
experience.
bounce stuff off of each other, because then you get to think about the anatomy of a story. And I
But
always
think
love
about it. Now
doing
you
that.
can like in the future say, oh yeah, well I oversaw a team of
Yeah.
3 different writers and helped them.
Definitely.
all that platform.
I know. I was just. It was funny because I was like, oh, what the heck?
Double Abe's salary.
Yep.
He will now earn $0.
No, zero
You
squared.
double
is,
zero.
Zero squared.
Um,
Which we all don't take a salary, by the way.
But if you
with-
put 0 on top of 0, what is it?
undefined.
It's an
No,
8.
still 0.
But if you put 0 next to 0, but then you make them close.
Oh, dude, I was
What is
thinking
that?
like fractions
Infinity.
over
You
here.
want 80,000 a year?
Parabola?
Sheesh. You put
Um,
flicking it.
For the final show, live episode
sorry.
location.
I'm just fucking
We
up.
were thinking of doing it at the fire pit where we came up with the idea for this. But there's no Wi-Fi.
And
out there.
I'll be completely honest, guys. That Monday I will be fresh from a 14-hour shift at work.
Damn. So the last episode is gonna suck.
No, it won't suck, but I will be like from a 5 a.m. to 5:45 p.m.
I can go
shift.
help out. We'll get some of these people
Uh,
here to help you out.
If you guys want to volunteer at the YMCA in Point Loma, let me know. All for the good of the final episode.
How do you guys feel
um,
about walking on July 25th?
No, too hot.
You don't get to choose, man. You guys skipped out on doing it the first time. You kind of have to just do it.
I mean, I'll still do my wave thing. I'll do the water thing, but
You said we were gonna walk together.
I mean,
Chima, mentiroso.
Mentiroso. When did you walk?
When did you surf?
I said when the water got warm.
It's warm.
They could get warmer.
¿Verdad?
You don't get to choose either. August 9th, SDFC versus Cholos would actually be a good day to do.
That's actually pretty good.
The Cholos game?
Yeah.
No.
You
okay.
start from because you
Estadio
said,
Caliente?
because of the delay, you have to we adding interest to the punishment. You have to start from Estadio Caliente, walk across the border, and then walk up to Snapchat.
I'd be down. Listen, I'd be down if, because again, it'd be a more interesting video too. If we can use public transportation.
Okay, no, you can use public transportation, but you can't.
Okay,
No, he
okay,
said,
sounds
what
good.
the fuck? He said he wouldn't surf to walk with me instead. That was the agreement. He said, I don't have to surf, but I'll walk with you.
Okay, but you have to walk at a wave game. You can't walk together. A part of it too is like you have to walk with the ball, either dribbling it or in your hand in goalkeeper gloves. And then
You're fucking fired.
Bye. You guys lost the bet. If you guys want to be little punks, that's fine.
Oh, little punks. Rated G.
Damn.
I
Brought to
didn't
you
want
by
to
A.
say.
You can say it. You can say it if you guys want to be little
Gum.
I mean,
little
disease.
punks.
you guys are
You
saying
just
a lot
called
about
us
your
pussies.
integrity.
Damn.
Yeah.
That's fair.
You are what you
Damn.
eat.
Your integrity is being questioned. and it's
Did I say I'm not
line.
gonna walk?
You-
Did I said it was gonna be this season?
August 9th.
Is the season over?
No.
Abe, you really want me to walk 2 days after my summer camp is over, where I'm working?
That's honestly what it sounds like he's trying to say.
yeah.
Sounds like you'll be more in shape because you've been working so
How
hard.
about Abe after subbing at the school district, coming all tired, like, oh, these kids drained me today, being 5 hours in the classroom.
Yeah,
with
you
them."
say that, and I don't know what context. I don't like it.
Tranquilo, Abe.
Okay.
All right. These things, SanDiego.Futbol will continue. That's the thing. Like, it'll continue.
It'll get bigger. It'll get better.
Like, it's
It'll grow.
the Guardians of the Galaxy ended at Guardians of the Galaxy 3. Doesn't mean that the Avengers are stopping. Like,
Yeah.
it's just
Yeah.
Kevin Feige.
Tony Sanchez will return in
in Chromaniac form.
Chromiacs. Yeah.
Dude, it's we'll get to San Diego Wave, San Diego FC stuff right now, and then World Cup 2, goals, gaffes, and greats. But like, now that, again, like, the goal's been made, how funny would it be if I just turned like a super homer?
I don't think you can do
San
it
Diego
anymore.
FC can
think
do
you've learned
no
better.
wrong. So, oh my God, San Diego making all the right moves, getting a center back. Yes. Link with a left winger, even though the other DP's still here. Oh my God, 2 DP left wingers. So cool.
We'll see.
Why are
we'll
you
see.
talking like that?
Because I'm
That's how Homer sounds?
that's how my homerism would come out. There's no other way for me. Go San Diego, love. Vamos San Diego FC. Waving all 7, me myself, supporter flags pregame, doing the orb thing, the flow.
Where are you guys all super home? That's Mexico. Where's the U.S. at, huh?
Same as Mexico, except
No, except we
much
didn't
less
get
embarrassed.
freaking destroyed 4-1.
How do you guys feel about? Are we starting with World Cup or what do we? Because I had a
I don't
question
know.
about.
We started with you attacking us, so
I mean, deserved, but how do you feel about Mexico's coaching change?
Rafa Marquez,
Yeah.
the man to be in charge at the end of the World Cup. The World Cup ended. Now he's in charge. It was
It was planned. It was expected.
Yeah, that was the plan.
Are we still? Do we expect him to be at the next World Cup?
No, I mean, historically speaking, no.
He'll make it.
Wow,
I know he
if he does, that would be
He'll make it.
interesting. That would be interesting.
4 years of Rafa Marquez. I like it.
Yes.
Who's more likely to have their coach, the same coach in the next one? I mean, the coach they have
US?
right now. Is it Pochettino or is it Rafa Marquez?
Pochettino's going to be
Pochettino's
out.
gone. Yeah,
He's going to be done.
He's gone.
So
Technically, he can sign an extension. They offered him an
Technically he
extension,
can.
but they also
He's
were
not
like,
going to take it.
and then enter,
what are his options?
and then enter head coach Mike Ibarras for the U.S. men's national team.
Steve Cherundolo actually started coaching the U20s. or
Exactly.
something, So
But mira, Steve Cherundolo, Mike Ibarras.
Steve Cherundolo has
Mikey Varas needs to have
trophies.
a successful SDF season again to be
What do you
considered.
mean? He got to the Western Conference Championship.
Yeah, but this
What a way to solve his problem of Chucky Lozano. Like, oh man, I'm gonna get this Chucky Lozano thorn. by leaving.
By the
San
way,
Diego
you gotta
FC.
ask about Chucky Lozano tomorrow. No, you have to. I'm sorry, you have to. Like their contract hasn't been
Why don't you ask?
terminated. I can't.
Is there an
know.
update on the Irving Chucky Lozano situation?
Like, is the contract going to
Someone
be
did ask about it.
terminated? Like there needs to be an update on that.
It said it was Tyler, right?
You go ask about it. Yeah,
Yeah,
Tyler's
you
gonna
gotta
do it,
ask
yeah.
Tyler that.
Tyler, hi. Just wondering, how is this new center attacking mid looking? You excited for it? Yeah. Okay. Cool. Center back action. Andres Reyes back. Oh, all right. Cool. No further questions.
No, you really do gotta ask about Chucky Lozano, though. I think that's a very fair thing to ask coming off the
They'll ask
summer.
about it. Or Ziegler ask about it.
My buddy Ziggles.
Someone with balls will ask about it.
Wow.
Guess nobody's asking.
We don't have to say balls.
Yeah. No.
Perdón, alguien con huevos.
Say
There's
guts.
there's people with ovaries too.
Yeah.
Que le pongan huevos también. No hay pedo. It's a saying.
I mean,
I don't mean literal balls.
Huevos works better because women do have eggs.
Yeah. Exactly.
Okay, que pónganle huevos.
If whatever you want to do on your
Sorry, Mr. Little Punks.
on your whatever happens in El Pitazo is up to you, bro. Don't bring your pitazo filth over here now. But yes, people want Mikey to leave. All right. Well,
It's not even been 2 years.
it hasn't.
You don't have to be stressed about asking about Chucky Lozano. It's either a yes
I'm
or
not
no
stressed
question.
about it. I'm
I'll
gonna.
go. Do you want me to go?
He did sign a new contract with Adriana's Insurance, which is very interesting. I actually put stock in everything, every move he does. I put stock in it because it's just
Estás bien quebrado, compa.
está bien. He already spent everything. Future San Diego Soccer. Salah is not coming. We've been telling you guys for a while. All right. Okay.
He's staying in Liverpool right another season because they took out that coach.
Let's start World Cup. Goals,
Do we
gaps, and
have
greats.
to-
Goals, gaps, and greats.
As much as I hate to say it, I think my goal of the week, if it comes to the World Cup, it's Julian Alvarez's goal with Argentina over the weekend. They put them on top 2-1. I personally think that one takes it. I hate that Argentina beat Switzerland. Pero eso fue un pinche golazo.
It's a soccer ball.
Like, in extra time, like, I don't know.
It's 2-1 already. Does the goal really matter?
No, that made it 2-1.
Oh, you're right.
So, I mean, to me, that's the goal of the week. That goal pretty much put them ahead. Julian Alvarez showing that he is one of the guys for Argentina, making his case why he should make a big move to another club. Was already at Manchester City, went to Atletico. Shouts for Barca, shouts for Real Madrid. Who knows what will happen?
And the ball comes on Argentina side netting. Alvarez! Sara Martinez. Julian Alvarez!
I need to stop that.
Wow!
Yeah, just take one step to the left.
Julian Alvarez is Switzerland's Maxi Rodriguez.
Oh, dude, I saw Maxi Rodriguez. I kept flipping the TV off. I kept flipping the TV off and being mad at it when they cut to the pundit Maxi Rodriguez on Telemundo, because he's part of the punditry. And my girl was just like looking at me like, "What's wrong with you?" I'm like, 2006.
Yeah.
2006.
Yeah, no, but this is Pinchuola. So I don't know if you guys have any other shouts for goal of the week within the last couple games. I know there were some good goals, but this one was just to win it for Argentina.
Let us know in the comments if you feel like there's any other goal of the week recently. But
I think Jude Bellingham did pretty much. Like,
You mean the one where the ball hits the wire and
No, it doesn't.
drops down?
no, it doesn't.
It hits
What
the
are
wire.
you? What are you talking about?
It hits. if you didn't watch the England versus Norway, shout out Norway.
I'm with a guy that didn't do it. Did you see that? The one guy that they interviewed him was like, "Why do you refuse to do the row?" He's like, "It's just not what we do in Norway. Like that was more other Scandinavians. We don't row. It's stupid." I was like, "You know what? Yeah, dude, I'm with you."
Fuck that guy.
No,
It's a skit. Just do it. Stop being a party pooper. Just do it.
Stop appropriating incorrect cultures. Be proud of your own. Pretty sure there's something that the Norwegian
Nordic.
No sé, güey. Yo te vi gritando puto en el Azteca, güey. So.
Whoa.
Yo nomás digo, compa. Yo nomás digo.
You know, I was at a watch party. I was at a watch party. They weren't doing it as much when I was at or at least I didn't hear it when I was at that game. So, but during that last game against England, people definitely heard it. I honestly didn't even hear any of the audio because I was at a watch party. It was so loud. But it hits the wire. I get technically, FIFA's official position is that it didn't hit the wire.
It did not. They even put the ball.
But it clearly hit it. The ball just doesn't drop.
They did the thing with the heartbeat sensor or whatever, and they said it doesn't hit the wire. But I don't know. It's weird. Technically, the thing about like FIFA showing the sensors and all that, you know how easy it is to like.
Look at that drop.
Lie about that thing, but you don't see everyone kind of getting immediately mad in the moment, though. Like the ball looks like it's kind of moving in the same direction.
Hey guys, how about be a little bit more upset about supposedly the ball hitting the wire? That's my thing. Get in the game. I guess was nobody watching the game? Was nobody paying attention enough to see supposedly a clear violation of this? The BBC had their version. They have a 3D rendering. Perfect. It's like a perfect art for me.
Whoop, there you go. What was that?
Parabola.
Did you not see the little wiggle?
I see humidity on a very hot Miami day.
The thing I've been like thinking about, because a lot of people have been like complaining about refs this World Cup, especially with the Argentina stuff, it's like kind of gotta play and don't let the refs and these tiny little moments be part of like the final decision, you know?
It makes more money if it's England against someone else.
Yeah, definitely.
Well, because for the first time ever, FIFA's top 4 ranked teams are the last 4 in a World Cup.
Yeah, I mean, look, the World Cup is not for Cinderella teams. It's not. There's 8 different nations that have won the World Cup before. It's not for a Capo Verde. It's not for Norway. It's not for Croatia.
So that's why you must cheat to make sure that they don't get there. Got it.
FIFA cheats all the time.
I don't
get those teams out there.
That's full claim there. I don't know, man.
You mean to tell me Argentina hasn't gotten help this World Cup?
Cool little video that they showed us, and the pill that we had to take before the games certainly made it seem like they can do no wrong. FIFA, thank you for the media kit of
I didn't get to talk about that Egypt game. You can't give up a 2-goal lead in the 80th minute, man. You guys got to hunker down and try to play some defense.
They had a third goal that got taken back. They got taken back.
That one, I think that it's not that goal should have gotten taken back, or shouldn't have gotten taken back. It's that they shouldn't have taken back that one. But then Argentina did the same thing, and then they didn't call it that way. That was my
Messi red card.
red card.
There's been a lot of controversial stuff happening in the World Cup, and all to support the teams that are going to generate the most money.
You guys didn't see this?
No, because Vegas scored.
Okay, Vegas
Open Cup, or what is this?
Okay, Vega, or
is it playoffs already?
Not too sure what competition we're in.
USL Cup.
There's
a cup.
Yeah,
USL Cup.
Cup is new, yeah.
Can win the shootout for Rhode Island. Vegas drills it.
Okay, Vegas.
That's crazy, dude. Can win
Well,
the shootout.
Right? Yeah. Absolutely legend. First signing for Rhode Island.
I mean, this is what, his third season there already?
Yeah.
That's he only did 2 seasons with Doyle.
yes.
Yeah, so now he's a vet in the USL now. Shout out to Coca Vegas for putting Rhode Island through on the USL Cup. I didn't even know there was a USL Cup. That's pretty cool.
Kind of had to make it up. The
So it's
MSL
against, like,
sometime.
USL, like League 2 teams, League 1 teams.
No, it's just USL. It's like a
Ah.
mid-season tournament, but what's it called? They still do the Open Cup. It's just not.
Yeah.
MLS teams don't really
Ah.
try as much. So.
It would be cool if the USL Cup was with like League 2 teams, League 1 team. League
Oh, I think it might be. You're right.
It might be.
It might be.
Okay, cool.
Hearing that the sensors only didn't pick up the ball hitting the wire because the sensors are all on the ground. I would push back on that. Example, Portugal, Croatia, where the ball supposedly hit a hair.
That seems the annoying thing about the sensor thing too is that seems so easy to manipulate. Just like, hey, don't show the line. Don't show the
Or
line.
show the line from a different point of the game.
Yeah.
Where there's a hit and then you could just say that there's dead.
Yeah. But, pass the ball to Holland, man. What are you doing? Like he's in the box.
Oh,
He did not
that
get marked.
the 2-on-1 breakaway. Yeah, you should have just passed it, dude.
Hey, there you go, man. He didn't even. He barely got. He did not get enough service in this game, considering how important he is to Holland, to Norway's success.
Do you know what I'm okay with Holland being out of it? Is that all the super not casuals, super casuals who only like, oh, that's Holland guy, my favorite player. Like, I've been watching him all World Cup. Like, wait, I've been seeing this kid since he was in Dortmund.
But that's fair. That's the beauty of the World Cup. It happens. You can't get mad at casual viewers for loving a player that they barely
Especially
met.
here in the U.S. I'd understand if you're in Europe and no Holland. Like you're in Europe, you know Holland, but here in the U.S. you're not. Most casual people aren't watching Champions.
But it's like getting
Dortmund.
mad at people barely knowing about Gil Mora. Like, oh, this kid. Like, wow,
Yeah.
Gil Mora. Like, we've been knowing for Gil Mora for like over a year, 2 years now. Like, it's the same thing. Like, Haaland is just a player that hasn't had that stage worldwide because they've never played in the World Cup. He's never played in it, so now he has.
Such.
Maybe a skunk.
I hope not.
No, that's.
Oh,
You fart. Tony might have farted, ladies and gentlemen. We have the garage open a little bit too.
No. I just hope it wasn't such in my pocket. Anyways, seasons.
yeah. So I mean, I like that people support random players, especially players that are obviously. Yes, I agree. Like, Haaland is a world class striker. Like, we've all been knowing who he is, but there's casual viewers who don't watch soccer like that. They don't watch the Premier League. They don't watch the Bundesliga. They don't know who this guy is. But now he's more famous than ever. Because the casual viewers are like, he got a boost in popularity from the Mexican fan base saying, "Oh, tenemos que jugar contra esta máquina si la ganamos de Inglaterra. Like, if we beat England, we have to play this machine," and all the clips pop up. So
It's fascinating, the social media aspect, because like Gil Mora has more followers than
every Liga MX team,
Patrick Mahomes.
every Liga
Like-
MX team too. It's I mean, again, you don't have any. It's not every World Cup you have a 17-year-old player starting for their national team and actually playing good. So, rightfully so, Gil Mora's heading on the right path. He's gonna go to Europe soon. I think this World Cup has been a lot of fun to watch.
I like to check the FIFA fart graph to confirm.
The quarterfinals were entertaining. I don't think there was one quarterfinal that was not entertaining.
You'd see way too much action. Real quick,
France Morocco was good.
it was, but I have another gaff. I feel for the guy. I really do. But it's red card.
So I was at the Wave game, and I did not get to see this in real time. In the moment, what do you guys think? It's just like, what's the dive? What's happening?
I was waiting to be the person that, because I'm still not like, this is gonna be rigged for Argentina. Like, no, they just haven't played well, and they've gotten themselves into situations that they were fortunate to receive a lot of referee help. Was it referee help that like guided them, like hand of God type? No, like everything I can see have a plausible reason. I'm being like, okay, fine, it's annoying, is what it is. And I was ready to finally say, this is where it's too blatant. It's too blatant. I can't believe that they're gonna go ahead and do this to Switzerland right now. VAR goes, they switch it over for mistaken identity.
Mhm.
That's the official VAR check for mistaken identity.
That's that second yellow card.
Second yellow card, and I don't know what you're doing diving there. Like that's my big thing. I don't know what you're doing diving at that point when you have a yellow card. Maybe you're not caught up in the heat of the moment with the rules, and
Yeah, it's a new rule.
It's a new rule.
Something that's fair. You're used if you've been diving your whole life, are you gonna like
Paraguay, US was the first time we saw it this World Cup, and but by the letter of the law and the new rules, A plus B equals C, and C, unfortunately for Switzerland, was a red card. They were playing great. They had the momentum. It looked like they were about to score a second goal. Red card, and you still gave Argentina a fight with 10 men on the field, but it wasn't enough.
I agree. Like, this technically is a yellow card based on the new rule, because he tried to referee. However, refereeing, especially for Argentina, has not been consistent. There was a foul in the group stage where Messi should have gotten a red card. It was a clear tackle from behind. No red card was given. Time and time again, this World Cup, Argentina has gotten called. In this same game against Switzerland, in the last 20 minutes of the game, they got, I think, 4 or 5 yellow cards. And I do think a lot of it has to do with stat padding, because in the whole tournament, Argentina had not gotten a single yellow card. And I think it's also a thing to, we'll start giving them yellow cards because, to don't make it obvious. I do think there's some sort of corruption there, especially with Argentina. I don't think it's fair. I do think that some teams have been getting some sort of help, and I think it's a disgrace. I'm not saying that shouldn't have been a red card. It's a second yellow. That's the rule. But I don't also think it's fair that Argentina has gotten some sort of help throughout the tournament.
So if Argentina win the whole thing, this is going to be there's always going to be an asterisk for you, and you're always going to
almost all of their World Cups have had asterisks. Maradona, their first one had an asterisk. What
was the asterisk?
Hand of God, yes. Well,
I didn't say Qatar. I said almost all of them.
You said most.
I said almost all of them. That's 2 out of 3 already.
You said most.
I said that's most. 2 out of 3 is most. Is it not? I literally just said that they won 3.
That's interesting. I respect your opinion on that, but I honestly think that referees do have biases, and they can be influenced by things like that, and especially when you're the number 1 ranked team or top 4, one of the top teams, and you have one of the greatest player of all time on that team. They tend to, those type of teams and those type of players in all sports get the benefit of the doubt with calls. What do people always say in the NFL? Who gets the calls in the NFL? It's the Chiefs, right? It's Patrick Mahomes. Yeah. So in this similar case, you kind of just have to I don't want to say deal with it, but it's it's
it's not a coincidence that Argentina this whole World Cup has had the most controversies go their way. It's not a coincidence. No. That's just I get it. It's the reality of sports, and again, it only helps you having Messi there, and that's what MLS does as well. It only helps you having the greatest player of all time get there, and at the end of the day, that's just what it is. Do I like it? No. The reality of it is what it is. You always need to have the whole world rooting against someone, and right now it's against Argentina. Again, more people tune in because they want to see Argentina lose. That's why people call it hate watching, and you really just want to see them see their downfall. And it's all for money. Like it's FIFA, guys.
I mean, yeah,
what are we
that's
talking
World
about?
Cup.
It's not all
Yeah.
butterflies. It's not all beautiful. Like, yeah, it's a prestigious award that only 8 countries have won it. There's also maybe a reason why only 8 teams have won it. There's also a reason why like the Europa League has had different the Euros have had different winners. Copa Americas has had different winners. Like Argentina, because of Messi and FIFA pushing for Messi, like they're there. And that's the reality. I'm not saying Messi's not that great. Like there's a reason why he has 21 goals so far in World Cups. Like he is amazing. He is the greatest of all time. But he's also gotten pats in the back, like a little shove, a little support.
That's I think that's a good way to think about it. It's like they're not like being like held up there, like dragged up there. Maybe it's like, hey, look, there was a tree in the trail. I cut down that tree. There's some dirt on your thing. Let me scooch that off to the side. You know.
I like it.
What's scary is like the
thing.
stuff. The
Set
FBI looking into Argentina and their potential money laundering in Florida. I don't know if you've followed
Yeah.
that story, which is like that's
And I
kinda
can
crazy.
see that. It's true. Like, yeah, teams
Like-
cheat all the time, and it happens.
Yeah,
Like,
but then the teams cheat all the time, but they also lose all the time. Mexico cheats, dude. There's money laundering there. They have the same issues as Argentina.
100%.
So, like, why aren't they winning? Just
because
cheat
they
better?
don't. They don't.
Cheat,
have,
is that what you're
they
saying? Cheat
don't have
better?
a Messi. Like,
Cheat better.
I'm not saying.
Yeah,
like,
they do. They have Filmora now.
Gilmora is not Messi. Like Messi is like at the end of the day, that guy is the most talented soccer player that has ever like lived. Like there's no doubting that. Like he is that good.
I'd rather Mexico cheat their way into a World Cup than never win a World Cup in my lifetime at this point.
Like it's sports.
They can do
There's a thing. If you ain't cheating, you ain't trying. Like it's sports. Sports always have controversies. Sports are businesses. It doesn't matter if it's the World Cup. It's all about money. There's a reason why this ticket's that's the reason why the World Cup final, the cheapest ticket is like $7,800. Like it's all about.
That's
It's expensive.
Um,
They're selling 1,200 tickets for $7,800. I think everything else is higher than that. But
the thing about that, like, I would love to go against you and say, no, well, this. But then FIFA goes and as it's been revealed now, the Flo Balogun red card. Did you see how many people in the disciplinary committee made that decision, Shiva?
18 or 17 or something.
There's
Allegedly,
17 people that are on,
according to FIFA.
that are on this committee, but the decision was only taken by one person in that committee, and that was enough to. We haven't seen this.
No.
Yeah, no, it's been reported. It's been pretty gnarly. And the place of origin.
I thought our president gave the call to Uncle Johnny.
Well, he gave the call to Uncle. I don't want to speak for this person, but it's one person. The delegation he represents, not represents, but is where he's from, Saudi Arabia.
Oh.
So
There's a connection.
there's a connection. But that's what's been getting reported. There's a committee of 17 members, but this one person took that decision to turn that red card around. So, like, as much as I want to just believe in my la land of like, no, it's the sports, it's the World Cup, it's beautiful, it is. Yeah, you're giving reasons for it, but even then, it's like, well, where does it end? Where does it stop? Where does your enjoyment of the World Cup really go? And you sour yourself after your team is out and like start pointing and like, wow, this is gross. We were enjoying it. If Mexico,
no, it's still beautiful.
if Mexico was playing against Argentina tomorrow, first of all, there'd be no work for me tomorrow, or probably the next day or the day after.
In San Diego.
and that game would be Wednesday, but
Would it be? Yeah. Okay. Well, tomorrow, so I can prep for Wednesday. And yeah, we wouldn't be talking about it, but like,
no, and look, it's the reality of it where there are those off chances where the team beats the corruption, where team like Cape Verde was not supposed to end second in that group and go through. Like that was not supposed to happen, and you have those moments where you're like, damn, these teams are defying the corruption. They're beating the script, and that's what makes it beautiful. Like Mexico was not destined; they were not supposed to top that group according to everybody, based on how they were coming in. Like that's just the beauty of the sports. How the stadiums in Alaska were built, but 100%. Like it's
How was America built?
Ford tough.
I mean, we're talking about the finals in the East Coast, finals in New
and
York
like
City.
and you talk about the balloon call, right? Like made by one guy that's connected to UAE, and Trump goes out and says that he made a call for that to be overturned. Like it's all
Yeah,
to
it's all
scratch
gross.
people's back. It's all corrupt, and look, like that one ended up coming back. Like that's the first time I ever see Donald Trump backing up a birthright citizen. Like going against all that. Like that.
Hearing him talk about the foul, soccer and the foul, and like he's like, oh, apparently red cards. It was just like, what the? This guy has no idea where he is.
No,
It's like,
it was hilarious. Like this World Cup, as much as we want to
it's
praise
dirty. No,
it because
it's
we
dirty,
got
yeah.
to participate as media, it's been the biggest joke so far, which sucks. And that doesn't diminish the fact that we got there. It's still a prestigious tournament that we got to cover. But at least on the American part of things, like it's been tainted and ruined a little bit for me.
It's a little bit dirty, yeah.
Getting to see Mexico as credentialed media and Azteca, to me, that was still amazing. It's a lifetime goal accomplished. But this World Cup, for the most part, has been a shit show in America, at least. Like, I wish it would have just been Mexico and Canada. Like, take America out of it, to be honest.
Honestly, I think you're wrong, and America and FIFA can do no wrong.
That was loud.
Of course, I kid. Yeah, I mean,
All right, are we going to be talking some SDFC, or what are we doing?
Well, I mean,
next?
we haven't
Wait.
talked to
Oh yeah, we didn't talk about the
World
games.
Cup.
Yeah,
and
you're
the
right.
games coming up.
We only
and-
talked about England, Norway, Spain, Belgium. You guys were at this game.
Not this one. We were at Spain,
Spain,
Austria.
Spain, Austria,
round of
yeah.
16.
But I mean,
Let's talk about the quarterfinals.
This was
'cause
also
that's what happened
at
this
SoFi
week.
Stadium, though.
Yeah, let's talk about quarterfinals. The first one being France, Morocco, Thursday. It's the first time where there was no games in certain days. Like there was no games yesterday.
It felt
there were no
weird.
games today. There were no games Wednesday. So it does feel really weird. But France, Morocco played on Thursday. This was a good game. Like this was a game where you're like, ooh, okay, like France is going to take this, but Morocco can put up a fight. And France is just that team this World Cup. Like they've been the favorites from the start. Mbappe's on fire. He's one goal behind Messi and all-time scorers in the World Cup. Dembele is a world-class player, Ballon d'Or winner. Like their team is stacked, dude. And I don't know what you guys think of France. I think Morocco stood no chance in this game.
For a second, when they missed the penalty, I was like, "This is Morocco's chance right here."
But what you're talking about, Bono, the best World Cup penalty stopper of all time.
It was also like the ref kind of screwed that up, didn't he? Like it took super long for the ref to like actually let him start the thing, and Mbappe like reset the ball like 2 or 3 times. I kind of like that. I was kind of getting like, what is happening right here? But like also just not the greatest penalty, kind of just low, too close to the goalkeeper. But
I will say Leah Godfrey took a better penalty kick.
they both missed though.
Yeah, one was stopped. Give credit to the goalkeeper.
Yeah, it was a good save for sure.
But talent wise, Morocco's just not at the level. I don't think anybody's at the level talent wise, maybe other than Spain. But the thing about France is that their attack is just sharp. Like it's not like, oh, they're going to develop into these great play. Like they're already there and they're just having fun with it. They played against a dirty Paraguay team, and that kind of muddied the waters. They couldn't play finesse like they do, but once they do, they just seem to be unstoppable. Mbappe playing out of his mind. Anything he wants to finish is in the back of the net. Olise is just having fun assisting everybody, not having a single goal, but just assisting everybody. And the defense is still great. Like, and I don't think their defense has really been challenged all that much. And I mean, say what you will about some of the players that were left out, like Chouameni, Chouameni.
Too many Camavinga, I think
Camavinga.
got left out.
So
But like you have Corne who's playing for Roma, who's not linked to like AC Milan or maybe
Mhm.
won't go. Somehow Rabiot is still on this team.
he's on there.
But look, you have Conde who plays for Barca, Pamecano with Bayern Munich, Saliba with Arsenal, Maigan with I think AC Milan,
Mhm.
Olise with Bayern, Dembele with PSG, Mbappe with Real Madrid. You have Baracola who plays with PSG. You have all this great
Oh, he's
players.
in there. Chouameni, yeah.
Camavinga. It's Camavinga who didn't get in, but I mean Chouameni doesn't even play. And then like the talent is just there. Like there's no denying that. And again, just with Olise, Mbappe, and Dembele, like that's a super force in the attack. Like there's no slowing that down.
Thinking about how they're going to then match up against a Spain who faced Belgium, who completely embarrassed the United States of America in an so satisfying fashion. I got to
watch.
I got to enjoy that game at Petco Park. So I don't think I've been talking.
Were people like
talk to you
excited
people
about
about
it? That's actually kind of funny.
because it was the first goal that U.S. scored, and you can clearly it was a batting practice for the Arizona Diamondbacks who destroyed the Padres that night 8-0. But like there was a buzz and people were watching in Gallagher Square, and they had the first half on the actual big screen. So we were just watching it, and they scored, and people got hyped on the field, on the baseball field. In the I mean it got pretty lit. I was like, damn. But then reality set, and Belgium just took it personally. Like it just. You poked them. You gave them the Balogun excuse. They didn't even play Doku and Lukaku. They come in. Lukaku scores, does the dance.
De Bruyne didn't even play this night either, right? Yeah,
it's
crazy.
4-1.
Yeah, it's this complete destruction. And then you have Spain against Belgium. That's another great quarterfinal. I didn't have Belgium making it this far. This is a washed Belgium.
Mm-hmm.
This is a Belgium that's not good, to be honest, just based off the player. Like their golden generation has passed. Some of these players are still here, but they're somehow made it to the quarterfinals. I don't think any of us had Belgium passing Spain. Like Spain hasn't looked their best either.
Mm-hmm.
I will say Spain rightfully in the semifinal, but they have looked very, very they've underperformed this World Cup. Lamine Yamal is nowhere to be found. I think the world stage, like for him to perform the way
from an injury,
but the way for him to perform the way he performed in the Euros to where he's performing now, like it's like he still has the moves, like he still does that.
As he destroys two players here in the highlights.
Yeah, but he's not like making that impact. At least to me, like Pedri isn't getting the minutes.
The whole team runs through him though.
Yeah, no, I think you can't fault him for them not looking as good. It's still freaking Lamine Yamal, man. Like he's getting so much defensive attention too. Like their best defenders always thinking about Lamine Yamal, and then like I've also been kind of thinking about this too. Like he's still so young, and a lot of these European teams,
he's 19.
Yeah, so. And like think about a 19-year-old. He's probably ridden a plane more in the past summer than he has his entire life, because of how much travel they've had to do in the United States. Probably a lot of these European players, really. But like for specifically like Spain, he's like played in like Barcelona his whole life. Like, so it's a lot of like different things they've had to deal with. But I still think Spain looks really good. Not good enough to beat France, but they look good in this game.
Courtois gets subbed out in this game.
Yeah, and that's their undoing.
How?
Because he was feeling discomfort in his legs and he couldn't hit the ball. And so
it's still a World Cup, man. Like you gotta play through that.
Sometimes a player can say to themselves, like, that guy is my teammate on the bench is going to be better than I am right now because I'm so injured to the point where I can't perform at my highest level. And I think it's honestly admirable for players. It's happened more kind of now, sometimes you like question it, but it makes sense if your player can say to themselves, "I'm not good enough to be on this field right now." Then if they call for a sub, then I think that's like fair because it's like you want people that want to be out there. If you're injured and you're like ask for a sub, then you kind of just like, hey man,
Yeah, it's like
the
the German penalties. They were asking who wants to take one. Keymaker was like, who wants to take one? And nobody wanted to take one.
Yeah.
But essentially they're undoing the goalkeeping position for Belgium. And Spain just comes on up. The one thing, and the reason I chose Spain to win the World Cup before. And then I wanted them to kind of have this unveiling and coming out party. After the way that I saw that they conducted themselves from a media perspective,
yeah,
we've been in rooms for local soccer, international soccer, in the World Cup, Copa America. It doesn't matter. Fascinating that when we went to Spain, Austria, España, in the post-match press conference, there was clearly some high, oh no, we are Spain. We are not going to talk to you guys. So post-match, only Spanish outlets were,
and like by Spanish, you mean
from Spain, not local, not from anywhere outside of other than Spain, were allowed to ask any questions. And something that in the Mexico post-match press conference against Czechia, Czechia was open to everybody. Mexico was open to everybody. Yeah. Same thing with England. I got to ask Thomas Tuchel a question. Like
I agree. The mix-on was the same thing. There was some Spanish media. This bald dude from ESPN from Spain who was so freaking rude to the worker, asking for a mic check, and the worker explaining like, "We already did a mic check. They're going to work." He's like, "Oh, but you work for us. You gotta help us with our mic volumes and this and that." And it's like, no, dude, don't be rude. I applauded the guy because the guy said, no, "Screw you, I'm not doing this," and he walked away.
Good.
Same thing, pushing, shoving. I got there on a good spot, and I ended up getting shoved more to the side. And then the Fox reporter getting in the way of my shot as well. I was annoyed. I was like, they're completely rude ass people.
Yeah.
I forget that there's racist people in Spain as well.
It's
imperialism.
Yeah, no, I know. But they were absolutely rude.
Bro, they used to be Muslims.
Talk shit about our mics, by the way. The road mics.
Who did?
This
haven't told me
lady
this.
from Fox Sports. She's like, "Oh, the DIJ wines, because they're good mics too." Oh, esos están mejores que no sé qué. Dije, no, sí, a mí me gustan estos más. Talking about the road mics. I like these ones better. ¿Por qué? No me han fallado. Dice, a mí es que no me funcionan a usted. A mí sí me han funcionado, no nos han fallado. 6 años que hemos hecho estos micrófonos han servido excelente.
Yeah, total Euro snobs, Spain.
Yeah. So far,
that
Spain.
is
I
not
hope France
surprising
destroyed them.
in any way.
Because they're the Real, royal, blah, 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 blah.
Yo me pido Villaseñor.
Yo soy Sanchez.
But yeah, Spain goes through of a goalkeeper mistake. Lukaku somehow still playing. France, Spain. To me, that's the final. I think the winner comes out of that one. Although I do feel like if Argentina go through, they can't beat Spain. I don't think England can beat either Spain or France. But I don't know. Jude Bellingham is on a good one. So now we move on to the England-Norway game, the bromance game. Erling Haaland versus Jude Bellingham. Like this. I love games like this because they're friends. They grew up together. They have that bromance. And you can see them kind of going back and forth in certain moments during the game. It really does suck because they shut Haaland down.
Yeah.
Who did? England or Norway?
Both.
Because I mean,
Both.
the way that was started, they were looking for him. They were doing everything possible to make sure that they got him open and got him the ball on some crosses, and he was doing his thing. The reason the first goal goes in, I think, is because they right there they started thinking outside the box. Because what's going to happen?
Yeah,
where's the ball going to go to? Haaland.
Haaland.
So what if I just kind of cross shoot the ball.
I don't know if that was. I think that was a cross, but pinche golazo.
So
goal of the week, shout out by the way. This one too, but
how
you think that was a shot?
So interesting because I was watching this in English. Unfortunately, ugh.
Dang,
Water,
I was
the
at-
hydration
I
breaks
was at
in
the
English are
SDFC
brutal.
watch party, and I
Brutal.
hate that they show Fox through it. There's no reason why you should watch commercials during a soccer game.
Yeah, it's so dumb.
Shout out to John Strong though, fellow Oregon Duck.
Oregon. The commentator in English as this game was happening called it a shot. Like, oh, there's no way that wasn't a shot. Like, blah, 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 blah. And then what I do like about the English version is Zlatan and Henry. Zlatan was like coming back from the break into the match. Yeah, there's no way that wasn't a cross. He didn't mean to do that. There's no way he meant to do that. Just absolutely shitting on the color commentator. Just no way. Zlatan wouldn't do that. Either way, ball goes in because, everybody's, this cross is going to go to Haaland. Cross turns into a shot. Jordan Pickford, I think, could have done better, but 1-0.
Jordan Pickford's been freaking phenomenal.
Yeah,
this
he
World
has.
Cup though.
Yeah. Him in an England jersey is different than him in the Everton jersey.
Yeah, it's like an Ochoa.
Yeah. And then Jude Bellingham, who can't seem to score a goal while not sliding on his on the shot or just putting his body through it.
5 goals this World Cup.
Incredible.
Midfielder.
That's a number 10. You know what it is? Combine Frank Lampard and Gerrard, and you get a Jude Bellingham. Like he's playing at that level right now.
He's also 25, I think, right?
Yeah.
This is absolute. He could be even better next time.
He can.
I don't know.
29. I think the next World Cup will be peak.
He's been so good though, man.
Incredible.
I think right now, I would give him the player of the tournament over Messi or Mbappe.
Yeah, if I had to choose one guy to put on my team, it'd be Jude
Like he's
Bellingham.
legit carrying England on his back.
Mm-hmm.
Like he is that guy for England.
He's 23.
especially after
He's not 23.
23.
No.
Ah!
There's no way he's 20.
Oh yeah, he's 23.
Jeez.
Yeah,
27-year-old Jude Bellingham.
Haaland's 25.
Dude, that's gonna be tough, man.
He was already he's Mora's favorite player, and he's 6 years older than him. Only.
That's crazy, dude. They're gonna be because where's the final gonna? They say it might be the Bernabeu, right?
For
the next World Cup.
yeah, it's gonna be in Madrid. Yeah,
Dude, you imagine him, England, and the.
but they're gonna win it this time.
Okay.
They're.
You really think so?
That's who I want.
I think they
to
beat
win.
So I have
That's
a
who I
friend.
want
So
to
I
win.
have a friend. I mean, we're
Oh,
all
we
like,
have friends.
yeah, we're Mexican fans at the end of the day, right? Like we support
Yeah.
La Selección Mexicana. I don't know to what extent you guys do, but I'm on the. I hate England. I hope they lose. I was rooting for Norway this game.
Mm-mm.
I hate England,
Mm-mm.
but I had a friend that was like, "Nah, I'd rather England win it all and say Mexico lost to the champion."
That was me. I told
I
you that.
hate. No, that was not you. That was my friend. Literally Saturday morning.
Well, I've been telling everybody that. So
I hate that logic. Fuck England.
what do you mean? What do you mean? Hold
Like,
on, hold on.
no,
What do you mean you
like-
hate that logic? Use your brain on this one. Why do you hate that logic? Instead of just like
I
emotionally
really-
just saying I hate
no,
that logic.
I wanted Norway to beat England. I want the team that beat Mexico and got Mexico out to be eliminated as well.
So instead
that-
of saying that it had to take the world champions to stop the greatest possible Mexico run in history,
Yeah,
there was
get 'em out.
no
Get 'em
other way
Get 'em
I will
out.
say
for Mexico to.
that I tend to fall more on that side than this side. But that when you take that argument, you also have to think to yourself, "Oh, if we did it, we could have won." Like you think about it, it's like, "Oh, if we
Yeah,
won that
no.
game, we would have won the whole thing."
No,
So it pisses you
whoever-
off even more because then it's like, "Oh, dude, we beat England. You could have beaten Norway.
Yeah.
Then you would have been then versus
against
Argentina. We could have had
Yeah.
a chance against Argentina. They would have final."
Honestly-
and you think about it, and you're like, "Oh my god!" You get now you're just mad at Mexico. You
Ha-
get, Mora, why'd you mess up that last? Why'd you give up another goal to Jude Bellingham? And you're getting mad. You're getting
Yeah.
It's
No,
that- so that's why
I was
I-
rooting for Norway. I was
I too was
anti-England.
kind of more leaning on the. I hope Norway takes this game. It's not, they didn't even make the last World Cup, and they're on this run right now. It's really cool.
Yeah.
I also have a financial investment on England.
There you
Financial
go.
investment.
But no, and now it's even better because I said I want England to beat Norway. They did.
Yeah.
So I can continue on that soapbox. And guess what? The collision course brings you on against Argentina. So now I want England to win. And I'm not a flippy flopper now.
you
Like
get the-
I'm just
The Mano de Dios
England.
part 2.
England.
No, I mean, I anything against Argentina, I will support. Like I
England.
despise Argentina.
So
with a passion.
you're okay with England taking those islands away from Argentina?
take them,
Oh,
whatever. I don't like Argentina.
yikes!
I don't.
Falkland Islands. Are you aware of that? Are you not really like legit?
I'm not very
There's
knowledgeable on
so
Argentinian history
obviously,
and England
England,
history.
Argentina have some history. Hand of God. They have some history on the pitch, but they also have some history off the pitch. Really,
I'm not a fan of either country.
Really,
politically,
really
I'll say.
nasty political conflict over the Falkland Islands or the Maldives, Las Maldivias, and it got England with their imperialistic means
course.
and arm.
Some will never say.
But
This
this
was
was
not a fan of either team.
this was actually relatively recent.
Country.
This was in 1982, the Falkland War.
Yeah, Jeff just said that.
yeah.
Hey, check
And
out
we're sending
1982.
bombs to Iran right now. So
Who are we not sending bombs to at this
That's
point,
true.
man?
that's true.
At this, we're just testing our defenses.
1982
and
Falkland. I'll look into that. That sounds interesting.
It's actually
Ah,
fascinating.
Interesting story.
We had Argentina against Switzerland. There was San Diego connection tied to that because Switzerland has been based out of San Diego.
Mhm.
That game goes to extra time, and then we saw Julian Alvarez amazing goal that put them 2-1. Switzerland then had to push up lines to try to get a tie. Argentina eventually get a 3-1 game. Not much to talk about. We kind of talked about that game already, but now we have the semifinals upon us. France, Spain tomorrow. Argentina against England on Wednesday. France, Spain. I'm assuming you have Spain. You've been. I think France.
I think France will win. Like
I think so. At this point, I think so.
Unless proven otherwise, Spain has to play the perfect game if they want to win. If they want to get,
Which they're capable of.
they're capable of, but I don't think they could do it over
Mbappe.
120 minutes.
Yeah.
I'm not even gonna say 90 minutes because it's 120 minutes. If Spain can go the distance of the 90 minutes tied somehow into overtime, extra time, I think just Spain takes it. Excuse me, France takes it.
Yeah.
France.
I do you disagree?
I wrote down France 2, Spain 1. It's going to be really, really tough. I think it's going to be 1-1 going into half.
I think it's France 3, Spain 1.
Wow.
I want to see pretty soccer though. That's
Yeah,
all. That's all I care for. I'm a neutral.
That
it will
is
be.
that is tough. Sometimes when you get like the top teams playing against each other, it can look like they're just no one wants to lose more than anyone wants to win. You know, France has been playing like a team that wants to win this entire World Cup.
Yeah,
But
and not even
it might
trying.
change.
and not even trying to win. Like they're just casually winning. Like
How messed
We're
up would
France.
it be if we have like a Germany versus Brazil 2014 moment where France just totally demolishes Spain? Like
anti-football.
5-0.
I hate that. No. Chile, Mexico. Ugh.
yeah,
Like,
no, it would
I
be
get getting our
crazy.
ass whooped, but like, come on, that's just
To that extent is bad.
Yeah.
I don't think that'll happen though. I think it'll be a very Spain defensive game, getting a goal early, but France just completely dominates. I think it ends in 90. I don't think it goes to 120. But yeah, I think we all agree collectively that France will surpass Spain. What if it goes to penalties? I do think Spain have an advantage in penalties. But I don't know.
Penalties are crazy.
I don't think it'll even go to full 120. I think it ends in 90. France taking it.
Dembele, Mbappe, Due, Olise.
I mean, Mbappe just missed one, right? So I mean,
France
That was a good stop.
France lost
I-
penalties to
yeah,
Argentina in the last World Cup.
Spain does have a good defense and a good goalkeeper.
Marcola, Chouameni.
That Belgium game was still the first game, the only goal they've gotten scored on in this whole World Cup. So it is going to be tough. Like for me to say that France will score 3, it's a little out there, but I'm okay with that take. But yeah, no, I think if it goes to penalties, I think Spain has a solid chance. I don't think it'll go the extra time, but it's going to be a good game. Then we have England, Argentina. And I was telling Tony, like, before the podcast started, like, our semifinals predictions on our bracket was spot on. We just had Mexico instead of England. So, but I'm pretty sure at the end of the day, a lot of people had France, Spain, Argentina, and England in the semifinals. So we're almost right. Does England beat Argentina?
I think so.
They have to. Please do. Like,
this is where the corruption plays in.
No, it doesn't.
This is where it plays a role.
You think it's
so what
better
would
for,
it take?
You think it's
What?
better
The
for
corruption? No.
for them, for FIFA, than for Argentina to win than England? Like, England, a historic powerhouse. Like, I think they're fine either
A
team.
rematch of 2022 in the final, France versus Argentina,
Yawn.
Messi's last World Cup.
Yawn.
A fight for who can be the all-time scorer in the World Cup.
I said I want to
Like,
watch.
If
pretty
Mbappe, if
soccer,
Messi
not
scores one, but then
team.
Mbappe scores 2 on Spain, and they're both at 23 goals or 22 goals, and then it goes to the final, both of them neck and neck. Mbappe scores, Messi scores, they're both at 23. At the end of the day, oh man, it goes penal para Messi al último. Penal para la América. Messi 24 goals, Mbappe 23, who eventually will go on to break the record. But Messi ends the World Cup again as a champion with the record at 24 goals.
He's already the greatest of all time. No, I don't know. No.
I can see that happening. I think France still takes it. What would it take in this England game, right? Where England has a lead and then something happens where Jude gets a red card on a very controversial play against Messi or something like that, and then you're like,
I'll
that's
welcome
a red.
it. That's
Or
if
Messi
you-
doesn't get a card that should have been given, or they get some
Messi's a
sort of
clean player.
controversial
You would
play
never.
happens where it helps Argentina take the lead. I can see that happening too.
This game will be in Atlanta.
Indoor stadium too, I think.
Yeah, both indoors.
Both.
Dallas and Atlanta.
Yeah.
And then New York is the last game. I think England. I want England to, as the Mexicans of Europe in terms of national team image and how much we overhype them. I think they have to do this. They have to exercise their demons against Argentina. They've already exercised the demons at Azteca. They beat Mexico in a World Cup at Azteca. Nobody's done that. So already you're kind of on this path of new things that are happening and nobody's ever done before. They need to exercise the demons of Diego Armando Maradona's hand of God against Argentina. If they beat Argentina, England's winning the World Cup.
Wow.
I think England can do it. They have a good team. They have Jordan Pickford solid in the back. Defensive line has been pretty solid as well. They can just out of nowhere bring a 6'7" giant onto the field. Midfield, Bellingham and company. Offense is where they need to go ahead and just be lethal, not just Harry Kane. Harry Kane can't be just the only guy that gets it done up there. They need some support on the wings. And for Argentina, they've been playing gross. I hate watching Argentina play.
They've sucked.
It's disgusting.
They've sucked.
They've
gotten
gotten
with the
bailed
help.
out. And in moments, I'm not just saying like, oh,
Did they get
FIFA,
bailed out in that Capo Verde game?
They got bailed out by their players. I'm not saying bailed out by
That
FIFA,
Capo
but just
Verde game, dude. They had that.
that was phenomenal. I
They
watched
had
that at the fair.
It's crazy to think about that. Like, Capo Verde almost had like the best chance
Yeah.
Yeah.
to do it.
Look, I agree. It's gonna take a lot from England. Essentially, if it almost feels like it's gonna be England and the world against FIFA and Argentina. I think this one does go the 120. I think that's just been historically what's happened in this World Cup for Argentina. But I'm sorry to say it. Argentina's gonna take this one. Argentina's gonna go through something controversial, crazy is going to happen where there's a play that doesn't get called back, something like that. It's
Nah,
going to happen,
gonna be
dude.
clean.
Argentina's going to go through against France, and it's going to be a rematch of the 2022 World Cup final, which was one of the best World Cup finals.
Yeah,
It's
no,
amazing.
100%. It was phenomenal. Yeah, one of the best games ever.
That's going to be a great game. I do like the idea of Mbappe versus Messi on the run of who's going to finish with the most goals historically in World Cups. Mbappe again is going to end up taking that. I do like that. I also like the side of, England against France. Historically, the countries at war, 100 Years Wars, Joan of Arc, all that stuff like that. That has some fun stuff to it too.
I'm sorry. I don't. Joan of Arc
No,
is
you didn't need
hilarious.
to do
I
that,
love that.
dude.
No,
You
I
didn't need
love
to do
that
that.
because in my mind,
This is why we're ending two balls on the
Did
mic.
you ever
I'm
watch-
tired of
This is it
fucking
right here.
bullying. So
Did you
That's
ever
why.
watch
that's why we're
Martin
ending 2 balls on the
Lawrence's
mic.
Black Knight?
I know.
Martin Lawrence, comedian, goes back
I
in
know.
time into Renaissance. And that's the sequel, Joan of Arc. I love that.
Yeah. But yeah, I think it'll be France against Argentina at the end of the day. So
2-0. All right. Actually, I wrote 2-1 England.
He gave
Penalty
him a
for
pity goal.
Yeah, penalty for Argentina at some point. Messi's going to score, but it'll already be up. England will be up 2-0, and then Argentina get a penalty to around the 50th minute or something, and then England's going to just bunker down.
Yeah, Argentina is dangerous because they know how to win fouls and penalties. Any mistake England can lose. Argentina is also very
That's true.
resilient. That's South American shithousery.
Are they going to take? They handled the Mexican shit out.
they know how to win fouls more
They
like
do.
they get awarded fouls. That shouldn't be fouls, but
And that's the thing. And it's very grande Americano where he learns the lucha way. So England learned the CONCACAF way of shithousing and they were able to rise above that and then face the ultimate shithousery in Argentina. Because that was Switzerland was playing so good, so nice. They were making it happen their own way, their own style. They were cleaning up the game. Argentina wanted to be physical, and they kept rolling around and kept arguing and boludos and whatever.
Give me the bobo.
Yeah, and then got themselves out of the game with a red card. We were robbed of France, England, in 2018 when it was Croatia. I hated that. Didn't like that World Cup. France, Croatia.
That's good. I like too.
I didn't like
final
it.
was whack.
Whack.
What was it, like 3-0,
Look, I'm wondering.
3-1?
Yeah. Okay. Luka Modric. Okay. I would have much rather have.
I'd rather have Jude
England.
Bellingham.
He wasn't around at the time.
I will say Jude Bellingham, better midfielder than Luka Modric so far.
Dang.
He's 23. Yeah, I mean,
He's
yeah.
23. So
Playing
far,
in
he's
Madrid. Yeah.
Already had a jersey retired in Bolton.
Yeah, that's crazy.
So are Cholo's going to retire Gil Morris?
They probably should.
They probably should.
They probably should.
But all
See how long he
right.
plays.
2 days, then Sunday. The next time, the last time.
And there's going to be a good third place. Do you guys like watching the third place games?
I watch it.
I'll
but
watch
it's
it.
like-
But there's 3 games left.
I would love to watch Messi playing a third place match just for fun.
Where are they playing the third place match?
It's a good question, actually.
I should look that up.
Will there be a third place match?
There's it's
on
a Saturday. It is going to be played in Miami Stadium.
Oh,
Here we go.
Yes,
Argentina's
Birmingham, not Bolton.
final
Thank
World Cup match in Miami. There we go. I see it now. Then they win the third place game, and Messi.
And he scores goals, and that's how he gets the
That's how he
record
gets.
of all time.
Oh,
Is he scores a hat
right
trick,
before he holds the record, right before Mbappe breaks it in the game to the next day.
and then the next World Cup, Mbappe just can't not break it.
I can't.
There we go. There's the script, actually. Okay, so Argentina's losing too. Yeah.
Yes. Yes. England, France.
That's
And then
good.
for some reason, Messi still wins. The Golden Boot, the best player of the tournament, finishing in third place, but scored the most goals.
I wouldn't be mad at a Spain, England. Just throwing that out there.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be mad at a
That
Spain,
game would be
England.
so boring. Spain, England would be so. Boring.
I'm here for it. I'm here for it because that'd be so boring, so pretty. So many passes on the ground.
That would be a boring final.
I don't want France to win.
I do. Why not?
After what they did to us, and I say us in both sense, Mexican American. They controlled our country for a bit.
Give us Statue of Liberty.
Yeah.
Okay.
How dare they give us that?
Mhm.
Helped us out in the Revolutionary War, actually.
Yeah.
But then they cashed in their favor in World War II. And we bailed them out. We, the American side of me.
Okay, I actually kind
Okay,
of like
got it.
this too. Like Jude versus Jamal, Madrid, Barca. A
Mm.
Madrid player beating a whole Spain team in the final because they have no Madrid players themselves.
Dude, Madrid would
Let
like
Madrid
use
win
that.
the world. Madrid fans would celebrate like Madrid won the World Cup.
And then give Mourinho a World Cup winning Bellingham.
Okay, I like that. I like that side of it. That would just be the ultimate Madrid fans. Like, oh man, Madrid fans, like legit Madrid fans that are from Spain, would be so conflicted.
Yes.
It's like, oh, that's our boy, but Spain winning a World Cup. Oh,
They'd be mildly racist to him. You know, just like, all right, we'll turn it down. You gave Madrid a star.
oh man, I kind of want that. Just so Madrid Spanish, like Spanish Madrid fans are
Mhm.
so conflicted in that final. It was kind of like English Manchester City fans this weekend were so conflicted against Holland. They're like, oh, I love Holland, but screw Holland right now. But Madrid fans don't say screw their players. Like they root for the players. Interesting. That's gonna be fun.
This is a
That's
good
a good
World Cup.
take.
Any of
Good
these
take.
any of these outcomes would be good. And interesting and fun. We're gonna watch no matter what.
Well,
Oh yeah.
leave your predictions in
Now
the
we're gonna
comments.
talk some San Diego Wave, right?
Yeah.
Or you guys want to talk SDFC? Do we got anything on SDFC?
Let's do San Diego soccer as a whole.
Yeah.
Um,
Do we have one of those?
No, just do Wave. Just do Wave.
Do the wave.
I refuse to. Well, I mean, we're not going to have this program anymore.
What?
I refuse to get rid of that Kat Macario just sitting on a stool image until she played.
Mhm.
But it took so long for her to play. This show ended before she ever got minutes for San Diego Wave.
Yeah, she's injured. The ship's not sinking. They're still in first place. You think the ship is sinking? 619 Soccer? I don't know.
619 Soccer is the biggest pessimist in San Diego.
I don't know if the ship's sinking. I think they're definitely making playoffs no matter what. Like Washington Spirit look unstoppable. I'll say that. But losing, this is I was thinking about the history of San Diego Wave versus Angel City. This is the biggest loss Wave have had against Angel City in the 5-year history of this rivalry. They've never lost by more than one goal. So losing 2-0 at home too. It's kind of like, I don't want to say embarrassing. Maybe is that the right word? How much depends how much you value rivalries like this. Because like, let's like think about we're talking about Barcelona and Madrid. Madrid lose 2-0 against Barcelona at the Bernabeu. People are upset, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because that's a Clásico. That's a big deal. This is what the Wave and Angel City are hoping to create in the future. And it's going to take some time. It's only been 5 years. But I think looking at it like a 2-0 loss, you kind of got to be a little bit upset if you're like San Diego. Hey, man, you can't lose 2-0 at home against Angel City. Like, that's tough. And they look really bad. Not bad, but they just didn't have anything offensively in the first half. And especially against the Angel City team that they fired their coach in the middle during the midseason break. So they have an interim coach, which they've been doing this. Like Angel City just fires their coaches all the time. And this new coach is kind of just decided like, hey, back to basics, 4-4-2. Jonas Eidevall even said it. Like their tactics are very, very basic. And sometimes that's hard. He kind of like said it like kind of as a diss, but it's like, hey man, you guys lost 2-0 to a team that's like using a very, very basic defensive strategy, which is like, hey, you guys can have the ball. We're sitting back on our 4-4-2. It's fine.
But you're allowed to have bad games.
Yeah, and that is true too. Definitely, that is also very true. You're allowed to have bad games. It's a rivalry game too, so Angel City's definitely getting up for the task. And I think just goalkeeper Luisa didn't had a couple moments where she made some mistakes.
Terrible.
Giving up the goal. Yeah,
It's okay.
Ugh.
They just beat Gotham 2-0. You know, coming back, you just lost your best player in Dudinha. Like, I think Wave is okay. I think the team structure in general, the chemistry is still there.
Yeah.
You know, this just was not a good game from San Diego Wave. I don't think it's a panic mode button activate. I think Wave will be fine. Did any of us expect this? No, but you also can't, you know, deny like, ooh, okay, is this the start of the downfall because it happened last season? You know, you can see both, but again, I think the way the team is just reacting when they get scored on this year is very different than in the past. I think in the past they're like, oh, that's it, we're done. Like they scored on us, we're gonna give up. Like there's no reason in trying. This team is resilient. They still keep trying. They still keep trying to push and score goals. Whereas in the past, this team would just lose all life when they got scored on or made a mistake. And it's like, oh, why is this happening again to us? Like it's all going against us.
I was just looking at the numbers, right? Like that triad, that triumvirate, that Triton. Ludmila, Corley, Portillo, 29 games, 1 goal, 2 assists. Godfrey, Byers, Barcenas, 14 games, 11 goals, 4 assists.
Look, I'm not.
Those are just.
I think there's a question about like how the top 3 go, and I think a lot of it also has to do with how much minutes that like they're even being allowed to get. Because I don't think Byers can go a full 90 or even like a full 60. They haven't done it for her yet, and I think they should probably. Like Byers deserves a start over Ludmila.
Yeah,
in my opinion.
But isn't that part of the strategy where you're throwing in Byers again, where
As a
she can
game
give you
changer,
a full,
a strong
solid 30
yeah.
minutes where the other defense is a little worn out and tired, where Byers comes in as a firecracker, running past the defense, getting to score those goals. Why mess with it? Like, keep that strategy going. Yeah, we want to see her start, but I'd rather have Byers coming in as a game changer
as much as she is,
than seeing Lumilda come on where she's not really going to make an impact in the last 30 minutes of the game. I'd rather finish the game strong. That's been a thing where Jonas Eidevall has talked. Like, we have not played a full 90 minutes. Now they're able to play that because you have these key players that can play significantly well and strong in certain aspects of the game and certain moments of the game. I think that's what's working out for San Diego Wave so much. Yes, it sucks that you lost Lumilda. Yes, you're hoping that Macario is able to come back. Dudinha, sorry, yeah. You still have a solid foundation with these players. Like, you're at a point where you're able to take out Ken Sadali in the game and throw in another player in that midfield. Like, so you're legit on a good, like,
I think the strategy's worked so far, and I think Jonas Eidevall has his handle on the NWSL, and at the very least, this team's going to make the playoffs, and they're still performing at a pretty high level. That
I think they'll finish top 3,
make the playoffs, and top 3 is also in the cards right now too. Yes,
they're fighting for the shield. Like, don't rule them out. They're fighting for the shield. Washington Spirit has 2 games in hand, but you never know what can happen. You know, at where it currently stands, San Diego Wave is fighting for that shield.
That's true. 28 points.
They do have reinforcements technically coming on. Paños just landed in San Diego a couple of days ago, so she's not available to play. She will be soon. Yeah. And the question is, when is she going to start? Soon.
Technically, she's like available for selection, but Jonas kind of said like she needs to train. She needs to join training first.
And then Macario.
Those are things where I'm like, I understand you need players, but the level of this goalkeeper speaks for itself. Like, this player should be starting this next game.
Paños?
Yeah, like there's no reason why this goalkeeper should not be starting this next game. I get it. She has to train, adapt, and all this. You're not going to have her train for a whole month without playing already. Like, you need to throw her into the field.
It is different when it's like a goalkeeper compared to every other position. And I think a goalkeeper is a lot easier to just plug and play, right? Like,
I mean, you've been doing that this whole season, just plugging and playing different random goalkeepers. So might as well just throw her in there.
I don't think it's time to, like you're saying, panic though. Like
No,
it's
it's
way
not.
too early. It's the first 2 games coming back from this break. One, they look good against the reigning defending champions. One, not too good. And yes, Luisa had a lot to do with it. The first goal, for sure, it's on her. Second goal, on the defense. Why is the ball bouncing around in the small box?
Yeah,
like don't do that.
The throw in set piece thing. You don't see it a lot in the NWSL, but it worked really well for Angel City. I think Angel City can make a run for the playoffs this year. If they keep playing like this, Angel City did look pretty good.
In NWSL, I think those long set piece throw-ins would actually be very successful if more teams did them, because the defending isn't sound when it comes to clearing the ball in those spaces and just panicking. But then San Diego Wave, guess what? They were still trying, they were going and trying to come back into this game. Late in the match, foul inside the box, penalty.
And this is where I started to get a little frustrated, because so they don't show this on the broadcast obviously, but Gia Corley's holding the ball, standing over the spot, and I'm like, okay, Gia Corley. I was thinking to myself, Gia Corley's not taking it. She's holding the ball for someone else. Trinity, I thought they let Trinity Byers do it. Maybe they even let Kennedy Wesley do it. She's a defender, but that's what I was thinking. But they give the ball to Leah Godfrey, which is okay, that's fair too.
I don't like rookies taking penalties.
You don't like who
rookies?
Rookie? Okay, I
don't like rookies taking penalties. Give it to an experienced player.
That's true.
I would have rather have Corley take this penalty.
And that's what I was thinking too. Corley, she kind of deserves a chance at the penalty here too. And when I looked into the history, because after they missed this penalty, I was thinking to myself, when was the last time they made a penalty? Was it in Alex Morgan? I was I couldn't even remember, because I remember Morgan missed it when she was here too, or in her last game. So I looked into it. San Diego Wave's last penalty kick that they made was May 8th, 2024. By Jaden Shaw.
Over 2 years ago.
Over 2 years ago. And so many coaches ago, such a different team, and they haven't made a penalty in that entire time, which is just five attempts, 5 misses. This isn't counting the Liga MX Liga, what's it called? NWSL X Liga MX Feminine Summer Cup.
Yes.
They tied Angel City 0-0 at Cal State Fullerton and went to penalty kicks. They only made 3 out of 5 technically in that one. So still just not good. You got to be better at penalties, man. You got to make at least one in 5. That's such a bad conversion rate. They need to start making these penalties. And Jonas kind of said, yep, these margins, sometimes they just don't go your way. That was after I asked him about it, but you gotta make at least one of these penalties, man. It's kind of crazy.
So the question is, if Jonas thinks Byers is one of the best finishers he has ever seen, why isn't she taking the PK?
Yeah, that's completely true as well. Byers can take it. Kennedy Wesley, who's on the U.S. Women's National
Team, the ref
can
diced her.
Trinity Armstrong, she did a little bit, kind of a little mini version of what the ref did to Mbappe in the game on Saturday. She was, because the Gia Corley, Ari Borges, and number 6 on Angel City. I'm not entirely sure who it was, but they were all kind of bunching together. So the ref went and was stop touching each other, blah, blah, blah. Mm-hmm. Getting super mad at them, and then went back to go.
Let's
give the penalty.
Let's be real though. You score this. Was the team playing to the level where they would have tied?
No, I don't think so. They were putting shots on target, but you get up 2-1. I don't think so, because Angel City was still doing well defensively.
It's a momentum shift, and it could happen.
It could happen, yeah.
But the way the whole game was going, you weren't going to win this game. Maybe you pull off the tie, which again, it's a point against Angel City. But this game was written for San Diego to not win, and again, that's okay. You're not going to win every single game, especially some of the ones at home. And that's how this league goes. You can lose to anyone and you can beat anyone. And this was one where Wave did not win. And I'd rather they get these losses out of the way now, so then they can still learn from it, finish strong, and get the wins later where it does matter. Again, I still think they're in a very good spot. no need
Yeah.
to panic yet.
They got KC Current on Friday, which should be a fun game. KC Current has not been the world beaters that they have been in the past. I think they lost 3-0 to Orlando.
KC Current hasn't tied a single game this season, so
yeah, so I don't know what's kind of gone on with them. Like it's the anti-Vlaco thing. Like maybe the coach, I don't know. They have the coach from the MLS from Colorado, who it's just kind of weird that they even brought him on after Vlaco was doing so well with them. But KC's still a class team, and then they're going to be playing at CPKC Stadium, which is one of the
that game's on Friday.
stadiums. Yeah, on Friday. So that's gonna be an exciting game. I'll be interested, be watching, be covering it, be in the post game press conference probably. I was here in this post game press conference. I think I got the first question.
First
a little
question.
awkward. I'm not a big first question. Tony loves the first question. I'm always just like, sure. If no one's gonna raise their hand, I'm freaking raise my hand. I guess.
Never gonna ask another question again.
I think Angel City, if we start with them, like they play
Sponsored by Kirk.
a very hard-working defense. They run a lot of
LaCroix
meters as a team.
It's not good.
But obviously, that
Let me help you
requires
out with that.
us to have more quality on the ball and be able to move them. And we don't have that in the first half. We're not good enough in the first half, not from a technical level in the game, and that puts us into a lot of problems. And that's something we have to look ourselves in the mirror and saying, what with the way that we are playing, we have to have higher standards than we have in the first half. So it's a combination. I think Angel City works really, really hard in their defense, but we are nowhere near good enough on the ball in the first half.
Can you speak a little bit about how you handle penalties as a coach, how you choose players, and how much that's trained on? It's been since I think May 2024 since the way it was made a penalty.
Yeah, when you say made a penalty kick, it's like we scored on a penalty.
Pause.
Jonas.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Pause.
That specific correction there.
Okay.
I was like, okay, I guess maybe it's the language thing, but looking back on it now, he was annoyed that I asked that question, so he went after the way that I asked the question. So that's what happened, right?
Yeah, 100%.
Okay,
He's trolling you.
Okay, he's trolling me a little. Okay, I in the moment I was like, look at his eyes.
Yeah, when you say made a penalty kick, it's like we scored on a penalty. I know we practice penalties.
I think he just was unaware of that
You
stat.
think so?
They made a penalty. Like maybe you cost the penalty. You made the
No,
penalty. happen?
I think that's him processing like,
score.
oh,
you
we
meant
haven't-
scored a penalty.
oh,
Yeah.
like, oh, wow,
Okay.
like since then, maybe. I don't take away that he might actually be taking the piss on you. Like,
Maybe.
I-
Maybe.
like,
Which
that's
is
for
okay.
sure.
Coaches are allowed to do that. And I do love it when coaches.
And the philosophy is that we try to take the best penalty shooter to take the penalty as well.
I'm also
I
not
know
taking the ball for them.
To my mind comes, I know we had a penalty with Maria Sanchez last season. We had a penalty at home here against Bay, right? And we had this one here. So, yeah, it's one of those to
Did you
say
do that in
that,
front of him?
of course,
Should've.
we want to score on penalty kicks. But sometimes you don't have the margins on that, and then you have to work on the different areas on the field.
Maybe this is like actually, you know what? Looking back now, Jonas has never. I don't think he's ever called out a player like specifically,
Mhm.
or when we ask about a specific play, he never like says like, "Yeah, that was not a good thing." So maybe that's him protecting Godfrey a little bit,
Yeah.
which is I think fair and
Yeah.
good. A lot of coaches will do that. If you're asking about a specific issue, especially when it comes to penalties, Leah Godfrey is the one that's going to get the blame for that. So then he's going to be like, I'm not going to say anything about that because then it's just him criticizing Godfrey, which is I guess a fair response.
What do you think of Dali? Why is she not having such an impact season this season?
Father time.
What do you mean by what do you mean by impactful? Like not like stat wise? Because I mean, she's not a stat player, but
I
I think
think
she's still. I think she's still the flow of the midfield is still solid.
Yeah,
I think that's her impact. Like, yeah, she may not go the full 90. Maybe she's not 100%. She's also getting on the older side as well. And you have other players that you're able to give opportunity to, like Kimi Ascanio stepping up, Sarah stepping up.
Gia Corley.
Gia Corley can play there.
I think a part of the issue too was that Savannah McCaskill was really good in the midfield as well, and the connection there really helped them out because Savannah McCaskill defensively as well, like just her presence back there made it so that Kenza Dolly was able to do more up top a little bit. She's playing, even though she wasn't technically the 10, I think it was probably more Gia Corley as the 10 last year. Kenza Dolly is also like a second 10 kind of because that's her natural like position. She wears number 10, you know. So this year, I don't know if maybe there's a little bit more liability on the defensive side that she's had to worry about. So that's why it hasn't looked as impactful. But I still think you have to keep her as a starter.
I think her role this year is more include the rest of the midfield, whereas last season
that's true.
It was a lot of throw it to Cascarino on the wing, go there, take the shot, run a lot of stuff through you. Where now they're really solidifying that foundation of like trust Kimi Ascanio more, trust Gia Corley more, and she's really relying on the other players where ultimately we're not seeing her get all the glory and the spotlight, which is okay. Sometimes some of the best players in the midfield are the players that you don't really hear the name too often, but they're connecting those key passes and they're passing the pass to the assist, like they're starting those plays.
I think the offense of the Wave is like also in real time being forced to develop in a not completely, but in a pretty new way without Dudinha on the left wing. Because everything was kind of pushed to the left side this season, or at least in the first half of the season because of Dudinha and how like great she was to start out the year. So now they have to kind of decide like, are we going to go to the left? Are we going to force everything down the right? Who's up there right now? Melanie Varsenas is kind of like moving all around the top. She doesn't really stay always on the right. So it's a little bit different. They're trying to figure it all out in real time, but I could definitely see it like developing and working really, really well if the team can like find each other and kind of choose one path to go down.
Yeah, but Wave season is underway. They've played 2 games there. The season is, back in full force. They stand in first place right now. Spirit with 2 games in hand. Gotham with 2 games in hand, 4 points behind. But I like where they're standing. I think we all can say that confidently where, they're in a good spot. And, more games are going to keep happening and we're going to see what happens.
Next run of games, you got at Kansas City on Friday.
That's a win.
Sunday, 26 against Seattle Reign.
That's a win.
I think they're always not very great against the Reign. Okay.
It's a win.
I can see that's a draw. At Washington Spirit on August 2nd.
Loss.
That's a tie. No, I'm just kidding. I don't know. They've already bit the Spirit once.
And then at Gotham FC on the 7th. This is like probably like the toughest run they're going to have the second half of the season. So you get at Gotham FC on the 7th, and then you play Denver, should be a win, but then by then Lindsay Heaps will be playing, so it's going to be a different type of Denver. Versus Utah. Utah kind of hasn't looked as good. So I think this section of the season is going to be like really tough on the Wave, but if they can get through it with some points, they have a chance at the Shield. But it's gonna be close. They have to be.
The Shield is up for grabs for any of those top 5 teams. But yeah, anything else, Wave?
They signed Trinity Byers to an extension.
Yeah.
On last Thursday they announced it, so that's kind of a big thing.
So surprising.
It's someone they're gonna have to keep someone up top. Leon probably doesn't come back next year.
It's not a surprise at all. Like you gotta keep her.
Yeah, she's been good, and then maybe now that's how you like justify her not starting because then it's like we're gonna use the crap out of her over the next 3 years, so protect her minutes now. Kimi Ascanio still not signed. Honestly, like the longer she goes without an extension, the longer it's like is she gone?
She gone to Europe.
to Europe, you think? I think another NWSL team will pay top
Oh.
dollar for her.
Oh, and if you let her go, if you're San Diego Wave,
I mean, you let Jaden Shaw go.
and she won a championship.
It's gonna be tough. But yeah, I could see Ascanio leaving. Many Vacenas also not under contract, so that's gonna be.
NWSL
different.
contracts sometimes are a little weird.
What is that? Is a good point, Brad. I forgot about that. The English midfielder that they signed. I haven't heard anything about that. You would have heard it at some point already,
And maybe that's the help Kenza needs, or maybe that's a Kenza
replacement. I mean, is Kenza's in the contract?
Where was this player from West Ham? I think.
I forget where. It was Harvey or something, or Harvard. Not sure. Pearl Maroney on an expiring contract. They proved it with Hanna Lundqvist that they're willing to bring on a college player to take over that spot, and then they just kind of did it. So honestly, they might put Trinity Armstrong in the left back spot. Trinity Armstrong is a player that, I mean, they put her up in the 9 in this last game, so it's waves all over the place. But
they're in first place.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, it's working.
Something's working. All right.
You gotta talk some SDFC, I guess. Is there much?
MLS.
Hit it.
Tony's got some.
Not really.
What? Nope. That's the wrong one. What was that?
You don't want to hear.
You don't want to hear it.
Especially playing. We're talking about Wave right
Where's
now.
Nope.
That's a start.
Maybe SDFC. There you go. That's how you start.
All right, let's briefly talk some SDFC. SDFC returns to action with media availability tomorrow. Tony will be there. Abe, TBD, probably not. You will get to talk to Tyler Heaps.
Yes.
Mikey Varas.
Tyler Heaps, Mikey Varas.
That's it. Players? No
Last
players?
time, last time we started with Mikey Varas and Tyler Heaps is when he broke the news that Chucky Lozano is not part of our sporting plans moving forward.
It's a good chance to ask about the new signings that they've had, about the new DP player. Is it going to happen? Where Chucky stands? Are they going to keep paying that contract? So a lot of good stuff that you can get out of that. SDFC returns to play next Wednesday on the road against
Colorado Rapids.
San Diego FC are currently in 10th place and Colorado Rapids in 11th place, I believe. So, yeah, we'll see how SDFC returns. They should be, I think Yepes should be back.
He should be returning.
Everybody should be healthy.
Except for Pellegrino.
I guess. Had surgery. So you definitely need a left winger there. So we'll see. I mean, there's the rumors of that Tunisian player. I don't know the name. Who might be joining San Diego FC. There's other teams in the mix. There's truth to that, right, Tony?
I mean, they just let a Tunisian player go. Ani Saidi.
I mean, he's on loan in the USL Championship.
Yeah. But essentially, yeah, there's rumors going around right now. It should be happening in the next coming weeks / days.
Like, this is a player that played in the World Cup, came off the bench for Tunisia.
Something Honor Jair didn't do.
This is a player that could potentially just be that type of level of talent in the MLS. Maybe not as much. I don't know what to expect from it.
Name is Mohamed Elias Achouri from Tunisia.
Salud, bless you.
Thank you. 27 years old, from the plays on the left wing. Hasn't really had most minutes played. 3 matches, 60 minutes this season. So if you're playing over in Copenhagen in the Super League, you're probably ready to play in MLS. But there was another player that they signed, Ian Murphy, center back from the Colorado Rapids, which
revenge game.
There you go. Immediate revenge game for Ian Murphy. He's the left-footed center back, 26 years old. He's an aggressive defender, and he likes to go ahead and be strong on that ball. And people are looking at it as like, is this a Mano Dua replacement? Is this a Mano Dua replacement? Not just because he may be leaving, but maybe they're moving Mano Dua up in the midfield, perhaps. If that's something they want
that'd
to
be
do.
cool. I would love to see that. I'm not gonna lie.
Do up to the 6. His natural position.
I would love to see that, especially if Jep is not fully match fit.
We're gonna find out who's match fit tomorrow.
Yeah.
That's right now. That's gonna be the question, Mikey. Who is not match fit at this point to go on move forward?
Do you feel your team is match fit at this point?
Hey, Mikey, do you feel your team is match fit?
And if there are players that
if there are players that are not match fit, who would they meet? Who are they, and how close are they to coming back to the pitch?
There you go. Good question.
Are there any current players from the first half of the season that will not be in the sporting plans in the second half of the season?
Have the sporting plans changed?
There you go.
Are you bringing Chucky back? Those are all questions. Like Tony said, more news will come out tomorrow.
That's
Stay
true.
tuned on our YouTube channel for the media availability.
Well, there really isn't much.
Yeah, there isn't much.
SanDiego FC
They start
played
playing, yeah.
and had scrimmages against Cholos Quintles. I think I put that story up. They
Yeah.
broke that news. 2-2. Honors Dryers, Marcus and Varson scored in that scrimmage against Cholos. They're also on the break. They played over at Singing Hills. They also scrimmaged against Chula Vista FC, I believe. I mean, it's 60 minutes. It's just scrimmages. It doesn't really matter. Just get those legs stretched. But yeah, they're coming back. But also, Leagues Cup is coming through.
August 5th is the first game at Estadio Azteca for the first
6th.
time. August 6th?
August 6th.
Dang.
I
Okay,
think.
August
It's a Thursday,
6th.
whatever Thursday there
Thursday.
is.
It's
August
Wednesday.
6th. August
It's a
6th is
Thursday.
Thursday.
It's a Thursday?
Yeah.
Yep.
I've been planning on Wednesday.
Oh, sorry,
yikes.
buddy.
But yeah. They tied 2-2 with Tigres as well. Yeah, so they've been active, just getting their sea legs from under them. But we'll have much more information tomorrow. And we'll have Romaniacs on Friday with some of that information as well.
How serious should they take Leagues Cup?
When you're 10th place in the MLS,
Very serious, right?
Ooh.
a little bit more serious than you took it last year, I think.
Any thoughts on the MLS ad campaign they're starting this week before the
It's-
World Cup games? Classic MLS, a little too little, far too
Wait,
late.
is Anders Dreyer not available for this Leagues Cup game because of the red card he got?
Correct.
He's not, right? Oh, so he's not going to America.
He's
Damn.
not. Yeah.
That changes a lot as far as their chances in that game.
Yeah.
Huh. Okay. I just was thinking about Leagues Cup last year. I was like, oh,
Yeah,
wow. He
You're absolutely right.
got a super unnecessary red card for
Did not need that.
Yeah, because they were just like toying with him. The typical Mexico shithousery, and it was not ready.
But they still don't have the depth for it, for sure. They still don't have the depth to play 2 tournaments. I think that's gonna be a question for Tyler.
Do you? Oh, hey, that is a great question. You're about to start 2 tournaments. Do you feel your team's depth is that where it needs to be?
But yeah, with that, all that you can check it out here on SanDiego.Futbol, the house of soccer in San Diego.
Next time you see us will be the final episode of Two Balls in the Mic.
Last time we're gonna hear the song. Second to last song.
We'll be covering and talking about the World Cup semifinals and the final.
Yeah.
Next time we see you. Stay tuned.
Maybe some wave. Real quick.
Maybe some way.
They'll have them versus Kansas
Some
City.
SDFC maybe. It'll be a lot of just
Reminiscing.
recapping the 6 years of Two Balls in the Mic. And if you find it in your heart to find old clips that were your favorites of Two Balls in the Mic, clip them, send them our way. We can go down memory lane. We don't know what the last episode will look like, to be honest. But
It's just gonna be you putting your GoFundMe, no, your Venmo up, and just seeing what happens. But other than that,
no, that's not what it's gonna be.
check you guys out later. We appreciate you guys. Appreciate the
Later.
support. Bye.